Gives about a -2 on that effort.
Hats off to me on that call right there. How you like that?
Yep.
You
Figured you were right. And that's what Trusty was trying to do, was just get it in play.
Put it over there on that side of the field where they are not.
So that evened the count up 1-1.
Probably
Pitcher
not
comes
doing
set.
it again.
No, not right here. There's a breaking ball.
Yeah,
that's a strike.
Call that a strike. That ball's a little bit up. It's in the numbers. I guess that's a borderline strike, and if he's going to stay there all night, which it appears as if he is right this minute, that's going to be an okay strike to call.
Yep. So 1-2, 1 out. Anderson's trying to work his way out of the jam. There's another breaking ball, and Trusty does a good job of fouling that off down the right field line. It won't get out of play, but we're going to give a sponsorship a free.
Grenada Star.
Yeah, foul ball.
Foul ball sponsored by Grenada Star.
Mr. Chuck, Mr. Adams probably watching.
It's the best paper in town.
It is this.
They do a great job. We appreciate them and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball. Good coverage.
Yep, of the whole school district also.
No doubt.
So Anderson, he's ahead 1-2 on Trusty with 1 out. And he sets, he delivers. There's another breaking ball, and Trusty's going to foul that one up in the infield.
An infield fly. Batter is out. Runners do not have to advance whatsoever regardless. So that is 2 outs for the Chargers now with 2 on. And that is going to bring up Lane Gillen. Lane batting 158 with 1 RBI, 3 stolen bases, and 7 runs scored.
Got a chance here to get the second run of the game for the Chargers. We've had runners on first and second for a while now, and there's a fake move to second, and Daniel trots back easily. Let's see if Lane can get him a line drive right here and get us some runs in. Anderson sets, delivers, and that's way up in the zone. Ball 1.
Yeah, good take there by Lane. That's been sort of called for a strike some tonight. Not that pitch, but in a little higher, a little elevated pitches tonight. But he held that one, and it was a ball.
Anderson looks at second. He looks a third time. Here's the pitch, and Gillen grounds that foul down the first baseline by a few feet. Still no effort by Coach Cox. He act like it didn't even happen.
Well, he gave all his effort in the JV game earlier.
Yeah, he's worn out.
Made some good plays there in the JV game.
Yep. It's a 1-1 count with 2 outs here in the top of the second.
There go the runners.
Pitchers, and that pitch is high, and the catcher has to double clutch it.
Yeah.
And he is safe at third.
Yeah, I believe Lane's bat may have been right there kind of in his way, but that's not Lane's fault. Lane stayed in the box. That's not obstruction. The catcher's got to make a lane right there, and he didn't make a good enough lane. Bat got in his way. He had to double clutch it.
And with that, we get 2 stolen bases.
That's right.
Stolen bases are brought to you by
Wade Incorporated. All stolen bases, all Charger stolen bases are sponsored by Wade. We appreciate them and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball, because nothing runs like a
deer.
There you go.
Who was that? Hopper Rimmer deer.
Daniel Hopper, DeAndre Rimmer deer.
Yep. So it's 2-2 count, 2 outs. Anderson went after him. Here comes that breaking ball, and he got him looking.
And he gets Gillen looking on the curveball. That was a pretty good pitch, and that's going to do it for the Chargers. We're going to leave 2 stranded in the top half of the first inning. It's 1-1 going to the bottom half of the – I said first inning. Going to the bottom half of the second. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
At Grenada State Bank, we're all about saving.
We save you time, we save you the hassle, we help you save for tomorrow.
Because banking should always be personal and hassle-free.
And as your hometown bank, you can always trust us to put your needs first, so everything is made easy.
So together, let's save.
We welcome you to visit us here at Grenada State Bank, a bank that stands behind its community.
Grenada State Bank, a branch of Cleveland State Bank. Bank on a better future with us.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 407859.
Everyone's a winner with the Jax app. Every time you order your handmade favorites, you'll earn big points. It's the app that loves you back, back, back with daily deals and loads of delicious rewards. Download the Jax app today at eatatjax.com.
Welcome back to Olive Branch, Mississippi. Carson Renfro is back out on the hill for his second inning of work. It is a tie ball game with Olive Branch coming to the plate.
Yeah, the batter's going to be Giovanni Castilla. He's your third baseman. Number 15.
This half inning is brought to you by Housel Enterprises. We appreciate Mr. and Mrs. Housel over in Gordo, Alabama, and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball. That is an absolute crush to left center field. That is going to the wall. And number 15 is going to have another double for Olive Branch.
Yeah.
Tell me 15 was again.
Giovanni Castilla.
Giovanni Castilla. He was batting .556 with 25 plate appearances, 18 at bats, 6 runs scored, 10 hits, 8 RBIs, and 4 doubles. And let's add another one to that. That's 5 for him.
Yeah, he went after that first pitch and teed it up and put it right out in the gap.
He did.
Hopper didn't have a chance with that one.
Yeah.
It's going to bring up the Keisters are coming out to hit, that's for sure.
Swinging the bat, no doubt about it.
It's going to bring up number 1, Darian Harden. He's the second baseman.
Yeah, he's batting .167. 6 runs scored, 2 hits, 1 RBI, 1 double.
Let's see how Renfro kind of worked himself out of a jam last inning. He almost got him. He did get him.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Good play right there by Carson Renfro. Gives up a double, immediately picks the guy off at second. And the Chargers have 1 out in the bottom half of the second inning. That's how you do it.
Yeah, Ty just snuck in there behind him, and Carson got a 9.5 on the move to second. It was just a quick spin and throw.
That's right. I'll go with your suggestion on the 9.5. I wasn't even looking at it, unfortunately. I had him.
Yeah, I mean, he just spun real quick and had a perfect throw, threw it right to the base.
Yep. I was looking down at the stats for Mr. Harden.
Yep.
He's got 18 plate appearances. He's got several with 12 at-bats registered.
Yep. So he's ahead 1-0. Renfro sets and delivers. There's a breaking ball.
That pitch was called a strike while ago. No doubt about it.
I don't know where that one was.
Not called a strike there, as it is 2-0 now.
Yep. 2-0 count. Looked like a good pitch. Renfro gets the sign. He sets and he delivers and gets him. Swing and miss by Harden. Harden's the second baseman. He had a lot of work in the first inning. Carson's working quickly, and he sets and delivers again. There's another fastball, strike 2. 2-2 count now. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. 1-1 game. Carson shakes off 2 signs and gives the nod. He's ready. Here's the pitch. He's swing and miss.
Way ahead of that. That's going to be a power K for Carson Renfro. Power K number 1 on the evening. All Charger strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports in Greenwood, Mississippi. We appreciate Kirk Brothers and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger strikeouts. Power K number 1.
It's going to bring up one of the best names we've seen so far this year. Preston Mink.
Preston Mink.
Yeah.
Mink?
Mink. Like you get a mink coat.
Yeah.
There's a man.
Mr. Mink is he's tearing it up. He's only got he's got 15 plate appearances. He's hitting .636 on the year with 3 runs, 7 hits, 3 RBIs, and 2 doubles.
It's a 1-1 count after that strike. Renfro sets and delivers. That ball's fouled out of play, and that foul ball is going to be brought to you by
High Cotton Catering. Appreciate High Cotton Catering and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball. Always willing to do for our Charger baseball team, and we certainly appreciate them. Mr. Mink is a freshman, and he is the leading hitter on this baseball team.
Yeah. He's behind 1-2. Swing and miss. Preston Downs hangs on to it, and that'll be the 3rd out of the inning.
That's another strikeout for Carson Renfro. Power K number 2. And all Charger strikeouts are sponsored by Kirk Brothers Power Sports in Greenwood, Mississippi. For all your power sports needs, go by and see the guys at Kirk Brothers. Power K number 2 for Carson Renfro. We're going to take a timeout and hear a word from our sponsors.
Hey there, this is Kevin Jackson with Landmark Realty, your hometown friends in real estate. Are you looking to purchase your first home, or maybe just your move-up home, or maybe you're looking to even sell a home? Well, we've got you covered. Our dedicated team is here to make your real estate journey smooth and stress-free. From charming starter homes to move-up homes, or even selling your home, we have it all. And here's the kicker. If you scan the barcode now, buyer profile system absolutely free. Your dream home is just one click away. Landmark Realty, where dreams become home.
For expert heating, cooling, and plumbing, trust McDaniels HVAC and Plumbing in Grenada, Mississippi. Fast, reliable service to keep your home comfortable year-round. Call us today at 662-226-4613.
Welcome back to Charger Baseball. We are here in Olive Branch, Mississippi, where we are all nighted up at 1. Going to the top half of the third, we have Drew Klink coming to the plate. And Drew made it on an error in the first inning when the pitcher's cleat hung up in the dirt.
Yep. So Klink's ready, and that ball's down in the dirt. He takes it.
This half inning is brought to you by Kringle Dentistry. We appreciate them and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball. I suspect they also have free toothbrushes and toothpaste.
Yes. Klink reaches out and fouls that ball out of play.
But not free teeth.
Not free teeth.
That foul ball sponsored by Chip's favorite, KAJCP Parts and Supply.
Yes, sir, family.
Appreciate
it's all about
them
family.
And their sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball.
Yep. Klink's leading off the third. It's a 1-1 count. And Anderson sets, delivers.
Ooh, that's a nasty
pitches
curveball.
in the dirt. Yep.
That breaking pitch, not bad.
No.
And apparently they can cook barbecue here at Olive Branch because
it smells good. It smells like Corky's.
It really does.
Yeah, it may be.
It may be Corky's.
2-1.
Pretty close to Memphis.
Strike 2. Yep. There's one here in Olive Branch, I believe.
Yeah, I think so too.
So Klink's got a battle here. It's a 2-2 count. No outs. Anderson's pitched all 2 innings so far. He's your starting pitcher, and Klink fouls that one off down the third baseline. Still 2-2. That wind's starting to pick up. So the flags is blowing in from right.
Yeah. Yeah. Not a good situation if you're trying to get one out of here.
No. So Anderson gets the sign, and he sets and delivers. There's a breaking ball, and Klink gets under one.
Well, I say that, and then Drew
way
Klink
down
immediately
left field line.
turns
It's
on one
gone.
for a home run. That's a great call by Matt
That's
Searle.
just blowing it to the left.
Yeah. He ripped that ball straight out of here. I'm not sure that any wind can hold that ball as Drew Klink parks one in left field. What a nice rip by number 8, and it is now 2-1 Chargers.
Yep, Mr. Smooth. Only thing I was worried about was it getting foul, but it was fair probably by 10 feet.
Yeah, I didn't have any concern about it being foul off the bat. It looked like it was going to, unless that wind, like you said, maybe caught it, but it didn't look like it was hooking at all. So that's a home run for Drew Klink. Drew Klink.
Yep.
I was looking at Ty. I was about to say Ty. That would have been his third one. Maybe
Yep.
Ty followed up with number 3.
Yep, solo shot. And then Ty comes after, he chops it to third, and that's going to get by the third baseman. That's back-to-back hits for the Chargers. The grill's been lit.
Yep. They're warming it up, that's for sure.
So Ty singles, gets it by the third baseman, Giovanni Castilla. That's going to bring up Preston Downs, who hit into a double play in the first. Hit it right back up the middle, and the second baseman was playing at double play depth and made an easy play.
That's right.
So may get Edwards moving quickly here.
Might. We'll see.
He's not. And that pitch is low in the dirt. He gets an
Delayed
excellent
steal.
read.
Yep, delayed steal. That ball was in the dirt. Catcher does a nice job of blocking it up. Really right there in front of him, he doesn't see Ty take off. And that was a good read. Like I said, good read by Ty.
Yep.
Catcher not looking, he goes.
So he's at second. That should take away the double play for Preston.
Another stolen base for the Chargers. All stolen bases are sponsored by Wade Incorporated. Nothing runs like a
Ty Edwards deer.
There you go.
That pitch is outside. So Anderson's giving up one on the solo shot by Captain Smooth. Mr. Smooth. Drew Clean. Captain Smooth.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good, too.
Yep.
We could go with that.
Sergeant Smooth. Hold up. We're winning now.
Yes. Thank you, Alan Lee.
Yeah,
Sergeant Smooth has now got a new name.
Hung a breaking ball and Downs lines it over Coach Flake's head.
He was a little early on that one.
Just a bit early.
Yeah.
Flake didn't move.
Well, I mean, he's kind of short. It wouldn't
Yeah.
move anyway.
He's got a bad hip. It's hard for him to move quickly. It's
Yeah.
2-1. Preston asks for time. Can't wait for the Chargers to get some of those new torpedo bats. We'll be hitting it up in the trees out there.
Yeah, I don't believe they'll make those in the aluminum version.
Why not?
Well,
they're coming. It's coming. Anderson looks at second. Ty cruises back in. Yeah. They'll figure that out pretty quick. 2-1. Anderson looks at second. And that ball is flowing out to right, and it's going to get down.
Yep.
Now,
down.
He's going to feel that Ty had to hold up, so he didn't have really a chance. Kind of just a lazy fly ball out to right.
He
gets
just
down.
flared it out there right in front of the right fielder. Now, the right fielder was playing deep. He was back against the wall, basically. Going to have a courtesy runner. That's going to be Harper Newcomb, number 27, coming out for Preston Downs.
It's going to bring up number 12, Eli Palmer. Palmer flew out to second his first at bat. Chargers have got the grill going.
Yeah, got runner zone, nobody out here. Good situation for the Chargers. Eli Palmer got to put this ball in play. We score a run.
There's the pitch. That's low. That barbecue smells good. You think if we get one of them to watch us, they'll bring us some barbecue?
I bet we don't get one tonight.
I bet you're 100% right.
But they're not as kind as our concession stand workers back at home.
Nope. We didn't share it, wouldn't we? I'd let you have a couple bites. They brought us one. There he goes. Oh, they almost had Harper.
Had him, but he figured it out.
Yeah.
Or Coach Cox may have figured it out. One way or the other, we figured it out on first base before he could turn and throw to first.
Now, he's probably going, folks.
I would think that's a strong possibility. Get him his sliding mitt, people.
Yeah. It's already on. There he goes. There's the throw, and they're going to try to throw him out. No,
it was
didn't
a cut.
Man. He's safe at home.
Yeah.
There you go. Ty's too fast.
Close play, but it was Ty was safe at home. Good call there by the umpire. It is now 3-1 Chargers with still nobody out. Harper Newcomb standing on second base.
Yep. I believe it was a ball.
I'm not sure, but it was a stolen base, and all stolen bases are sponsored by Wade Incorporated. We appreciate Wade Incorporated and their sponsorship of Grenada Charger Baseball. And nothing runs like a
Harper Newcomb, Ty Edwards deer. It's 2 stolen bases. They both stole. Yeah, double steal. Oh, that ball's fouled out of play.
Sponsored by Save More Drugs.
Speaking of which, I'm out of cholesterol medicine. Fair if you're listening.
Well, they will send you a text message and fill it for you.
I'm eating 9 blizzards while I'm up here.
Couldn't do it without them. They remind me every 3 months. Come get your blood pressure pills.
2-1 count. And that ball's flying out to center. Newcomb drifts back to second. Let's see if he tags. Nah, he's going to fake. Pretty good arm by the center fielder.
So let's go back to that 2 stolen bases, and I'll ask this question. So that was a Ty stolen base on the throw by the catcher. I'm not sure that's a stolen base, right? That's just a base taken. I don't think it's a stolen base. I think it's a base taken on the throw.
Stolen base.
I don't think
Take
so.
the base.
I don't think it's a stolen base.
Taken base.
I don't
you
think
take
so.
that base with you. Hopper's saying stolen base.
Well, he don't know anything. He's just a DA.
It's just the DA. This isn't a criminal case.
He's not an
Calm
accountant.
down.
I am.
And you know how to count stolen bases.
Right. That's right.
That pitch is up in the zone. Hayden Lee's your batter.
He might be right. I'm not sure. That's why I asked the question, actually.
Hayden